So today I'm reacting to UFC fighter Paddy the Baddy's diet. Let's go. Oh.
And beans are hot. First full English. Been looking forward to this.
I can see he's eating an English breakfast. Now, I'm all for an English breakfast, but the eggs, the bacon, and the sausages. I mean, sausages, a lot of them, they got crap in them. My butcher makes sausages for me. It doesn't have wheat. It's literally just organ meat, and it's just basically a meat sausage. I'm all for the English breakfast without the baked beans, which is rice sugar, without the bread.
Lad, something that I love to have after me fight to celebrate. Cheers! Oh, they're looking heavy, them in the curry sauce.
I know, right?
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah. So that's 6:30 in the morning.
No, 6:30 p.m.
6:30 p.m. Okay. 6:30.
Kung Pao chicken's heavy.
6:30 p.m. Yeah.
Get you the chips out, lad. No, I haven't even put any on the plate yet, lad. I've just been fucking going out.
If you eat like that, you'll be hungry straight away, because that sugar, the spices or the sauce that are on the food will raise your blood sugar almost immediately. You see, it's okay to eat like that when you're 30, but in a few years' time, that's going to come and bite him, because that's not good for his metabolic health. Because it's young, it's doing fighting and stuff like that, using energy, but that's not going to last forever. Still your pancreas is still being put under stress. Your heart's still being put under stress because your immune system is not good. You got a weak immune system because you're eating junk food. And most of what I see there is all with all the sugar around it. You can get whole chicken and then cook it in one way, nothing on it, maybe a few spices, salt and pepper, and be healthy. Cook it a different way where you got all these different sauces and all this, barbecue stuff, and make it unhealthy. There's some chicken in there, but it's still going to raise your blood sugar, and that can cause, problems in the future.
Let's go off that, 10 out of 10, that like, yeah.
That's custard, isn't it? If he was eating that maybe once a week, you think, okay, for a cheat, whatever, but that's not good. That's not something that I'd want to be eating that every day, because it doesn't matter what you're trying to achieve. It doesn't matter whether you're a sports person or sedentary person. That's not good for you. Here's the thing, that yo-yo dieting, going up and down, that's not good for your digestive system. It's not good for your body at all. It's yo-yo dieting, and watch it when it stops, fighting. It's going to put on an excessive amount of weight. It's going to be very difficult, because it's just when you yo-yo diet up and down like that, you actually ruin your metabolism. I know a lot of bodybuilders back in the day, especially now, it's go really, really, off season and get really heavy. So they find that when they stop bodybuilding, they have to always be so strict. They can't be flexible to stay in shape, because they're used to yo-yo dieting. Yo-yo dieting is not good for your metabolic health.
Dubai chocolate one. Lad, taste that.
It's just sugar addiction. The way he's going, he's just got the sugar hit. And unfortunately, because that's so normal, nobody frowns on you eating that amount of sugar. That's fine. If you're doing recreational drugs, it'll be frowned upon. But it's got the same effect on your health, if not worse, because you're eating every day. Crazy. So that's what he eats, let's say, off season. And then when he prepares for a fight, he eats something different.
Today you're gonna see exactly what I eat in a day.
Brekkie today, protein pancakes with yogurt and Biscoff.
Biscoff. That's for the first meal. That's the same. What's the difference? I can't see that much difference from what he was eating to what he's eating now.
We're just on the macro chefs. Last night I burnt 908 calories in 6 miles.
As soon as somebody mentions calories, I'm like, stop! As human beings, our bodies are controlled by hormones. It was never about calories. Please get that out of your heads. And it just breaks my heart when sports people, especially like bodybuilders, talk about how I'm going to get my calorie. Stop! You're not a machine. You care about nutrients, both macronutrients and micronutrients. Like when you say that you burn the calories, so you're assuming that the food that you're eating, your body's digesting it and using it straight away. It doesn't work like that. No. When you eat the food gets into your stomach and it gets moved about. Your body has to massage it, move it about, release the right enzymes, release hydrochloric acid to break it down. You don't have access to that food for a flipping long time. You don't have access. So when somebody counts calories, I'm like, you're so stupid.
What do you like about the meals?
It just makes my life 10 times easier, and they're delicious scans, lad. You know what I mean? You know how many calories in them.
When he's on it, he's strict, he doesn't cheat usually, do you? When you're in camp, that's the thing.
Imagine if he didn't do that. If he just ate, let's say, a diet similar to what I eat, single ingredient foods, filled his body properly, not with the other crap that, the other he was eating, when he was off season. You're no different from the person who's obese, who keeps going to Weight Watchers and then for holidays and for functions, and then come back and put it back on. You're the same thing. You're doing the same thing. The fact that they're just obese and with metabolic illness and you're an athlete doesn't mean you're healthier. You both got weak immune systems. And it's only a matter of time, because you're an athlete, it's only a matter of time, all that will catch up with you.
There's no rocket science to it. It's not hard. Get yourself in a calorie deficit.
Sorry, I get yourself into a calorie deficit. It's just absolute nonsense. That is the biggest bull crap in the world. If you're talking about eating 1,500 calories a day, what day are you eating for? Because your body doesn't access that food for about, maybe the next day or the day after.
1,500, 2,000 calories a day to eating like 8,000 a day. That's why the weight piles on, lad. And that's why it comes off so easy. That's not proper easy, like, but Macro Chef makes it easy.
Right, so today we're going to go through what Paddy the Baddy eats in a week. Menu changes each week, so you never get bored, no repetitive eating. Paddy usually goes for a protein granola pot.
Protein granola pot. I mean, okay, so here's the thing, right? That's what's making me laugh. He's talking about eating healthily when he's before a fight. That's granola. Granola is not food. I'm sorry. As soon as I see somebody eating granola, I think, you need to wake up, man.
The other option that he usually has, so he mixes it up every day, is overnight oats.
Overnight oats. I'm a bodybuilder who ate oats for decades. Now when I look at oats, I just think, I don't get it, I don't get it.
For the cold option, which is usually a chicken salad wrap, he's also got a barbecue chicken burrito on as well. His final meals usually, just pretty similar to his lunch. The macro is what he has, but it's more of a hot meal, this one. We've got a chili meatball with fusilli pasta. We've got him a Wagyu burger. 100%.
When I see this, I think it just makes me sad, because I've been there before, where you're using carbohydrates and lean protein to either build muscle to perform. But I'm saying that if you taught your body to become fat adapted, so that it knows how to run on both fats and carbohydrates, because what you're doing, basically you're running on carbohydrates, you're running on sugar, running on glucose, but the body has a more efficient energy source, which is fats. We ignore it and just think, oh God, fat is the enemy, fat is never the enemy. Fat is the body's most efficient and cleanest energy. Use it.
Beef, very lean with sweet potato fries. He's just very particular in what he likes veg-wise. Doesn't like peppers, but he likes cabbage.
What upsets me is sometimes everybody talks about,
oh, your macros.
Nobody talks about your micros. You need the micronutrients, the vitamins and minerals to help your body convert the macronutrients, from their physical form into other energy or tissue. So don't ignore the micronutrients.
Paddy, this is a number one. This is his favourite thing, I think he looks forward to. Is a chocolate protein school cake. They're not that high in calories.
That's the whole point. It's not that high in calories. You don't need to worry about calories. You need to worry about the actual nutrition, the nutrients, and whether your body can use the food or not. If you're eating protein cookies, because 230 calories, that's not food. Protein cookies, that's not food. It's got a little bit of crappy whey protein in these cookies, just sugar.
So roughly he's eating and consuming between, I'd say, 1400 calories and about 1700 calories on a day. It makes it an awful lot easier, the fact that I'm a qualified chef, as well as I've been through fight camps, I've cut weight, I've made weight. We have got the knowledge of turning unhealthy food into healthy food.
I don't know what he means by healthy, you know. Real food, right, is something that either grew in the ground or something that came from an animal that ate the food that came from the soil.
Found a micro for your scran there, lad, yeah?
Need to warm my scans up, lad. I can't be eating anything else, lad.
Imagine if the world knew how to eat properly. Imagine if nobody is trying to sell us ultra-processed foods. You don't have like companies making energy drinks and telling people that, oh, you got to eat lots of carbohydrates all the time. Imagine how healthy we would be. What he's eating, even when he says eating clean, that's, I mean, even as a bodybuilder, that's still sugar, there's still sugar there. That's still not as bad as what he was eating before, because I saw some broccoli and some carrots there. So it's not as bad as what he's eating before. But in general, the diet is that diabolical, the off-season diet that he had, I bet when he eats that, he feels tired all the time. You would do. There's too much sugar, too much junk. It's junk food. And junk food has no business. You may think, oh, it's okay now, but there are consequences to eating junk food. Your body will pay for it. The thing is, when you're eating junk food, your body has to break it down. Now, there are no micronutrients in the junk food. So your body has to seal the micronutrients from within itself, from a time when you ate real food, to break it down. That means you're putting a big strain on your body. You're putting a big strain on the digestive system.
This one's 470 calories. I've got a chicken wrap there for later, because obviously it's going to be hard getting stuff warmed up later. I'm not going to be able to just walk down here like this, because people will mob me for pictures.
Paddy's asking to sound the microwave.
It'll be the first time I've signed a microwave, Defo. I'll have to get a microwave for this one, like, last one of the day. Paddy the Baddy exclusive. I ripped the excess wrap off as well, like, because I'm weird.
I personally think that even as an athlete, the last thing you want to do is go to bed with elevated insulin, because that's not good for you.
Last one, chocolate protein school cake, 220 calories.
Now, he's thinking about the calories and ignoring the insulin effect, the insulin response from the food, and the fact that all that sugar is not good for your gut health and your gut bacteria. It isn't. But they just forget, oh yeah, it's got 230 calories, so that's fine. That's why we are in trouble. That's why there's so many illnesses. When they started putting the calories, and especially restaurants and foods, and I remember thinking, like, I thought it was a joke in the 90s. I really thought it was a joke, but it caught on. Everybody's like, oh yeah, everything's got calories. Your calories. You can make any old food or called food and put the calories in it, and then it'll be in the health section because it's low in calories. Paddy the Baddy. I think that if you eat properly, you perform a lot better. I mean, you maybe think, oh, you're okay, but can you imagine never feeling tired, having abundance of energy all the time, you know, not causing yourself future metabolic health problems? It's simple. It really is simple if you learn how to eat properly, consistently all year round. Have a decent diet, because going off, and then maybe once a week and have something to think of what you do, but as a professional athlete, stop that, that's not good.